What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Blue Butterfly Mystic. I'm Kate. And if you found me today, you manifested me. So don't go anywhere, okay? Um, I got a couple questions for you, okay? Do you believe in coincidence? Because I'm here to tell you that there is no such thing, okay? Um, when you think about your destiny, are you in control of that? Or is it just a coincidence or happenstance? Um, you're in charge, right? Because everything that happens in your life is due to your choices. Do you think that Albert Einstein or Oprah or um, any of our, well renowned figures got to where they were because they didn't do anything? Because I promise you, if it wasn't anything but sheer self worth and belief, they did a whole lot, because that kind of commitment to self is not typical, okay? Um so I guess the real question is, are you happy? Do you want change? And if you do want change, what kind of what does it look like to you? You know, do you feel that you have the power of choice? Because if that's what you want, then I'm here to tell you all day long that you can have it, okay? Spirit has been led to give me some very powerful messages today, and I am more than excited to give them to you guys. Okay. First things first, uh, I'm channeling Rent. Um, how's it go? How's it go? How's it go? Um, you'll have to excuse me because I am attempting to do this in the middle of the day when my neighbors in the apartment above me are walking around, and the squeaking is slightly distracting, but we're gonna make it through this, okay? um I believe it's there's only us, there's only this, no day but today. And my throat chakra is a little bit off this morning, so please excuse that. Um, but there is only right now in this moment. We are in a constant state of right now moments, which is, it plays into that whole, you can't, be too far in the past and you can't be too far in the future, because if you are, then you will 333 on the timer. You will not see what is going on around you. The present is called a gift for a reason, because we are meant to enjoy it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so our minds. Our minds are the most powerful part of this uh, organic machine that our souls drive around, okay? And it is so exciting for me to finally really, truly, honestly, and authentically talk about all of this, because I finally just decided that these messages will find who they're supposed to, and if somebody doesn't agree with it, that's a they problem, and and that's okay with me. Not everybody is meant to hear these messages or are on the same vibration as these messages, and honestly, there's going to be a lot of what I like to call hard truth 101s in the following messages that some people are not going to be able to handle. Okay, so if you are truly dedicated to change, if you are sick and tired of looking at the life that you have, and you are just at your wits' ends because you just don't know what to do anymore. You don't know who to turn to. You feel like everybody's against you. You've been, in arguments with everybody around you. You have, you feel abandoned, or you feel betrayed. I'm releasing energy right now. Whatever the case may be, excuse me. It all starts with the mind. There is a quote that I continuously go back to through my memory when I worked at a place called Trademark Global in Lorain, Ohio. And I walk past that thing every day, but it took me a while to actually, number one, notice it, and number two, understand what it said. And basically, it said that if you tell yourself you can't, then you never will. And if you tell yourself you can, then you might. But your mind believes everything you tell it. See, the old cliche that we are what we eat, that's not just like food that we eat, that we digest through our mouths. That is including what we see, what we watch, what we listen to, the environments that we put ourselves in, okay? The relationships that we are in, the boundaries or lack thereof that we have, okay? And all of those things factor in to our concept of self-worth, our self-belief conceptions, our honestly our core beliefs in general, because between the intention of choices, and we are all, I know you guys probably hear this all the time, that we are all co-creating this reality together. And I received a download the other day, may have been within the last week or so, that we are not just, it was at church. I attended church for the first time since my young adult years. I want to say since I was like 19 years old. We can get into that later. But with that being said, I'm sorry, basically that our external world reflects what is happening. Notification, thank you, Spirit. Is reflecting what we have internal, external. I'm sure a bunch of you guys have heard, or if you haven't, as above, so below. Well, it's also so within, so without. Okay. If you walk into somebody's home and it's cluttered and messy, then you can almost guarantee that their mental state or their mindset is also chaotic and cluttered and messy, or their heart space is cluttered and messy. If their place is really tidy, that doesn't necessarily mean that, one or the other is off balance or cluttered. It's all a matter of where we are wounded. Okay. So if you guys want to jump in to a healing journey with me, I have been working relentlessly for over a year trying to come up with a way to share what I know with everybody. And if you'd like to go back to some of my previous videos, you can honestly see the change, the progress that I personally have made. A lot of people might, look at me and go, well, what do you have to be self-conscious about? Well, you haven't walked in my shoes, honey, so you have no idea what I have to be self-conscious about, what my traumas are, what my triggers are. And that right there is the golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated. You know, other people don't know if you're having a bad day, or if your dog died, or if you lost custody of your kid, or if you just got out of jail last night, or if you just got fired. Nobody knows those things unless you tell them. And so that is why it is so 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 important to practice patience and kindness and just unconditional love to others, that Christ like energy. Um, because honestly, anytime somebody is uh, displaying negative or low vibrational behaviors, it doesn't have anything to do with us. It's not personal. It is we are triggering something within them that is a response from the trauma that they have been through. Okay, it is an unhealed part of themselves that they will have to acknowledge, and not just that, but work through so that they can heal. They're going to have to gain a different perspective in order to heal. Okay, so I think that is a good place to take a pause. I am going to be back. We're going to talk about things like universal law. We're going to talk about spiritual gifts. We're going to talk about self-worth and self-love. We're also going to talk about making habits and routines. Probably like a lot of I'm definitely going to be sharing a lot of my own experiences in trial and error, and just what I've been through, because I tell you what, I wouldn't wish my experiences on my worst enemy. However, I'm extremely humble in knowing that the traumas that I have been through, they could have been a lot worse. Okay, I know that the things that I've been through are mighty bad, but I know that there are people, children, that have been through so much worse than I have. And, that's part of my mission. It is part of my sole purpose, is to send out the beacon of light, of unconditional love, to let everybody know that through loving yourself and building yourself up, you begin to understand yourself, and therefore you understand the people around you, and you understand the world. You become more loving of yourself, and you can show up in better ways for the people that you have direct relationships, indirect relationships with. Okay, I just saw 1313 on the timer. If you are so guided to do so, you should look up 1313 angel number. And for now, we're going to give this a rest. And if you like this content, drop me a like, and also come back and see me. All right. Till the next one. Bye, guys.